Let me tell you about my best friend. He's a warm-hearted person who loved me till the end. People, let me tell you about my best friend. He's a one-boy, cuddly toy, my up, my down, my pride and joy. People, let me tell you about him. He's so much fun. Whether we're talking man to man or whether we're talking sun to sun, 'cause he's my best friend. Yeah, he's my best friend. La la, ba da 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 ya, ba da 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 ba, ba da 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 ya, ba da da beep beep, bo bo ba, rubba da ba beep, bo ba, rubba da ba beep, bo ba ba. Whoops.
This week on Philosophical Wisdom, we have two of your top-picked philosophers, Aristotle and Plato. We took them and we put them under one roof, and we're gonna see what kind of shenanigans they get into. Let's take a look.
It's all a bunch of garbage. Everyone doing nothing, and nothing being done the right way. It's all just a bunch of smut and heathens and godless people.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the society we live in.
What about it?
Everything's wrong.
What do you mean everything's wrong?
All of it. Everyone's doing everything for themselves. No one's doing what's been intended for them to do.
We're gonna find the truth.
No, we're not gonna find the truth. I don't know what the truth is. There is no truth that we're supposed to find.
There is truth that we're gonna
No, there's
find.
not. For God's sake, shut up!
Boys got a little carried away, didn't they? You see, why Plato was so upset with that magazine is he just believes that God has set out this certain set of rules for all of us, and while Aristotle doesn't necessarily disagree, he just thinks we're all kind of on our own paths.
Man, this is just beautiful. The electricity, the temperature, and causing the salts and the condensation.
What are you
to
cooking,
mix and-
Aristotle?
Well, chicken. I'm talking about how all these things are working together to create heating this chicken, you know, and making a meal for
but
us.
it's dead. The chicken's dead.
Yeah, the chicken's dead, but look, the electricity.
Yeah, that's
and
great, but the chicken's still dead. That's the thing. There's no sense behind killing it. You don't need to kill
There is
this chicken to
Does it
survive.
smell like there's sense behind
It smells immoral to me, and it smells like you're unjustifiably killing something. There's no need to do that.
I mean, do you want a piece?
Yes, I'll take a piece, but still, that doesn't mean that I think this is just.
Plate,
Okay, thanks. Yeah.
Things almost got a little out of hand with that chicken, didn't they? You see, if you know Aristotle and Plato well, you know that Aristotle is very scientifically driven, and Plato is more concerned with the morality of things. It's just that while Aristotle was so caught up in all the science that was happening to make a beautiful crock-pot chicken, Plato just couldn't get past it. He had to kill that chicken to enjoy a nice meal. It's hard to say who's right in this situation, but they're both just so driven with their own values that they kind of get a little lost in the passion of things.
Surely a
That's
meal
so
fit for swine.
That was one of the better meals I've ever cooked.
Wait, one of the better meals that you've ever cooked?
Yes, I cooked the meal. It was one of the better meals that
You, a man,
Yes,
cooked a meal.
Yes, I personally cooked the meal
You-
that we just ate.
You cooked a meal. You didn't have your woman cook this meal? Why? Why would you subject me to
cook
that?
the meal? Yes, I cook all my meals.
You don't have a woman cook any of your meals?
You have a woman cook all your meals?
They cook all of my meals. They clean and do anything that I need for them too, because they enjoy it.
I can't believe you. I'm like, okay, so you just bring a woman along with you everywhere or
Yeah,
something?
I brought one with me right now. She's been here this whole time.
She's been here the whole time?
Who, Willie? Those boys. You see, it's just that while Aristotle believes everyone has their own sort of purpose, their own path to follow, Plato believes that we really have a strict set of these rules that, you know, some of us were meant to do one thing, and I guess women were meant to cook and clean. Now, whether you agree with that or not, those are the facts, and that's what we're going to stick to.
What about that cloud?
I don't see anything, just a cloud.
Yeah, it's just like the rabbit. You see the rabbit? You see how it's making a rabbit?
No.
Not particularly. I just see a form of a cloud.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go. What?
Here we go again with the forms.
What's wrong with the forms?
With the forms. I'm just saying, just because, we're all our own soul. Like, we all are individual.
We're not.
Yes,
we are
we
part
are.
of a greater being,
No,
a greater
we're not
form.
a greater being or form.
Yes, we are.
No, we're not.
No, when we die, we become part of the greater form, and that's it.
Look, just because that cloud looks like a rabbit doesn't mean that
It doesn't look like a rabbit.
It
I never
looks
said
exactly
it looks like a rabbit. It's just the form of a cloud, and we are all nothing more than a form ourselves.
Oh my gosh. Like, that's all you ever talk about.
Because that's all there is to talk about.
No, it's not. We're all on our own journey. We can all find and search for these things in our own place.
Then why are we talking about a cloud that looks like a rabbit?
I'm just saying
because
it
doesn't.
looks like a rabbit.
It does not. It looks like a cloud.
Yeah, it is a cloud, but their ears are rabbit.
Is that a rabbit?
Ears.
No, it's not.
Yes,
it's a cloud.
Yeah, agreed. It's a cloud.
That's all it is.
I'm just saying, man. It looks like a rabbit.
What? No, my God.
It looks like a rabbit.
It's not a rabbit. It's a cloud.
Seems like all that talk about rabbits and clouds sure got Plato hopped up. I digress. You see, Plato thinks that our soul is almost more of a part of a giant collective soul, where our soul should almost ascend into this one massive soul that encompasses the entire world. Whereas Aristotle just thinks that, a soul is something that is unique to a person, and a soul is just as much a part of me as my body is a part of me. Now, the boys seem to have gotten a little carried away at the end, but we'll get back to it.
What a perfect world. There's so much beauty and perfection in everything. I can see it all now. I know how to make this world absolutely perfect. And everyone will be shouting my name from the skies.
What are you doing?
And the best part of all is that it starts with no Aristotle. Such a beautiful, perfect world that we live in.
Get off of my roof, man!
This is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Aristotle's got a great right arm. You see, it's this Plato again. He has these views of almost a utopian society where we should really fix everything to be this perfect world that he almost has in his own mind, while Aristotle sees things that is more self-improvement based. We have all the tools and resources here. It's us that needs to build them up.
This is a really good chair.
I don't agree.
What do you mean? Look at the chair. It's a really good chair. It's a nice chair.
It's just a chair.
Okay, I built this chair, and I know for a fact
I don't
it is
care.
a
That
nice
doesn't
chair.
change anything
Look
for
at-
me. It's
You
still
see how
just
sturdy
a
and
chair.
comfy I am right now?
No, I don't.
Look at me
no.
lounging in this chair.
Okay, stop.
I'm just saying,
it's just
sit in
a
the
chair.
It's a good chair.
It's not the ideal chair, though.
Right, I'm just saying, sit in the chair. It's a
No,
nice
I'm not
chair.
going to. I don't want to.
Sit in the chair.
No, nobody sits in the chair.
Boys will be boys, I guess. You see, it's just Plato has this idea that, everything on this earth is merely a representation of its truest form. That things here just are crude impersonations of a much greater being. Well, Aristotle just kind of sees everything on this planet as being what it truly is, and we can achieve that greatness, but it's through our willpower.
Huh.
What?
What?
What do you mean it's stupid?
It's a waste of time.
How is this a waste of time?
Because someone painted a picture that serves no purpose.
This serves a purpose.
No, it doesn't.
The artist is honing his craft, and also obviously he's finding
There's no
happiness.
reason to hone the craft.
Why is there no reason
Because
to hone
there's
his craft?
no divinity in that.
Yes, there is. Look,
No,
he
there's
is
not.
honing his craft and
It's
finding
just
beauty.
a painting.
Yeah, but there's
For God's
beauty in-
sake, I'm just gonna get rid of this crap.
What are you doing with my painting?
That scene sure painted Plato in a pretty poor light. It's just that Plato really believes that, art as a whole is not that special. He sees it as a message from the divines sent down, and the artist simply placed it on canvas. More of a messenger, and And Aristotle really values the craft and the skill that goes into painting a masterpiece or sculpting a sculpture. It's just they seem to not be able to find the middle ground on that subject. Shoot dang, those boys sure got in cahoots with each other, huh? Well, thanks for watching this week's episode of Philosophical Wisdom. Tune in next week and we have Kanye West and Bono. Thanks for watching.
People, let me tell you about my best friend. He's a warm-hearted person who loved me till the end. People, let me tell you about my best friend. He's a one-boy cuddly toy, my up, my down, my pride and joy. People, let me tell you about him. He's so much fun. Whether we're talking man to man or whether we're talking sun to sun, 'cause he's my best friend. Yeah, he's my best friend. La la, ba da 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 ya, ba da 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 ba, ba da 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 ya, ba da da beep beep, bo bo bye, rubba dubba beep bo.